Hey guys, Carlos Moreno from Moreno Boxing here, and I'm back with another tutorial. Some of you guys, I've seen your sparring videos, and some of you guys are getting hit a bit too much to the body. So today I'm going to show you some ways to defend punches efficiently and effectively, and also I'm going to show you ways to counter the punches that your opponents are throwing at you, at your ribs or at your body. Without further ado, let's get ready to boxeo. The thing that I'm going to tell you guys, the most important thing, that you need to know when you're trying to fight on the inside, you need to get your elbows pointing straight down towards the floor. That's the first thing you got to learn, the basics, okay? If you're out there boxing with your elbows out like this, you're just exposing your ribs to get hit again and again to the body, especially if we're doing body sparring, okay? Make sure your elbows are tucked into your ribs. Right hand or backhand side of the face, front hand here. Practice mastering that first, and get used to having those elbows compressed. You can push the front hand forward a little bit, but I suggest with the backhand, always keep it here in case your opponent slips your jab and tries to go hook to the body. You're here and you can always catch that shot. It's a very popular punch. A lot of boxers love to slip the jab and throw that left hook to the body or that front hook to the body, and you want to make sure that you're not like this and then you're going to get caught. Obviously, chin down, that's very important. Make sure your chin is down, especially if you're engaging on the inside, close punches, and you're here trading shots with your opponent. If your hands are here and your chin's up in the air and your hands are not really coming back to your chin, you're going to get knocked out, you're going to get hit. So make sure your chin's tucked in. And what I tend to do, I tend to look at my opponent's feet. I look straight down at his feet, and then I can see the hands where his elbows are, and the feet, and I can sort of judge what punches are coming. So I'm looking straight down, bang, bang, and I'm here. Sometimes I look up, but until I disengage, I'm mostly looking at my opponent's feet to see where he's trying to go, what shots he's trying to throw, where his balance is, okay? Obviously, potentially that's quite a bit advanced to be staring at the opponent's feet and be able to tell a lot of different things that are going on, but it's good practice. Try to stay calm on the inside and try to watch your opponent's balance, watch the hips, which way they're swinging. So if you see them doing this, they're winding up for that big hook. If you see them come this way, you can see they're lining up for that big rear hand, okay? The final thing, and the most important thing I'm just going to talk about today, because I don't want to take too much of your time, is bend those knees. I keep saying it in every single video. You guys know that I don't believe there's a right or wrong way to do boxing. I believe, each to their own. But if you don't want to keep getting hit to the body when you're sparring, I do suggest that you point your elbows down straight towards the floor and that you bend the knees. Yes, you can use the Philly shell as well, but it's the same principle. Your elbows are tucked into your ribs. You're here, you're just using, the only difference with this Philly shell is you're just using the shoulder for added defense, and then you've got your left hand free to be more versatile and do more things with the left hand, okay? Whilst if you're here, you can't do as much. Your left hand's trapped, you're blocking shots up here when you could be doing this and using this hand to do other things. You can poke downstairs, shoulder and jab, shoulder, catch, okay? I don't advise doing the Philly shell, obviously, until you're more experienced. Bending the knees means you can connect your elbow to the hip for protection, so when your opponent shoots, you're here, you're protected, and your knees are bent. It allows you to cover more of a surface area. The same on the other side. When my knees are bent and my elbow connects to my hip here, I'm protected on a much larger surface area than if I had my hands up here, my elbows up, and I was doing this. I'm going to be getting hit to the ribs a lot. You're too busy trying to cover your face and your ribs are just fully exposed. Have your shoulders relaxed, have some confidence in yourself. Keep your hands here, elbows pointing down towards the floor, tucked in, and you're there. You can be in your Philly shell if you want, it's up to you, but you want those knees bent. That's the main important thing. When your opponent decides to go to the body and they throw that big hook, and you get scared, right? You're seeing that big hook coming in and you're getting scared. You should not be getting scared, because those punches do not hurt unless they actually land. Big punches only hurt if they land. If you block them, they don't really hurt, okay? What you want to do is, again, connect that elbow down to the hip, and your opponent's gonna throw their shot and it's gonna land on your forearm. Now, when you first practice this, it might be a bit scary. You might think, oh, they're gonna land on my face, but maybe partner up with someone who's gonna be careful and do it really slowly so you can practice just blocking. But as you build more strength and over time, you're gonna see that forearm like a shield. When your opponent shoots, you've got that shield that blocks the shot. I don't advise you to bring your arm out like this. This is what a lot of beginners do wrong, and that's another reason why they're getting hit to the body a lot, okay? You wanna just bend and let the opponent connect, and then you're just gonna slightly tense a little bit. You don't have to tense, but I like to catch my shots solid. Bang, bang. I like to catch them solid. There, there. Once you've practiced enough, blocking, 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 without raising the elbows too much and panicking, what you can start doing is counter punching. You're gonna lean to the side, connect that elbow, block the punch, and then you're gonna drive up with your counter shot, okay? If it's on this side, I'm gonna lean to the side, connect the elbow, block, and then I'm gonna drive up. The reason why it's so important to bend the knees, not only is it gonna give you a lot of balance when you're blocking those shots, you're not gonna go off balance, but you're also going to utilize your legs as a spring to come up with your punch. Shoot, shoot, block, shoot, block, shoot. So I'm utilizing my legs as a spring to block and punch, block, and I'm driving up my shot. This is a really good drill that you guys should be practicing when you're shadow boxing, okay? So if you're at home and you're shadow boxing and you're struggling, you don't know what to do, my suggestion is to focus on imagining an opponent. First of all, imagine what is the opponent doing, what are they doing, and you're trying to react to that. Imagination is very important. Second thing, plan, plan, plan. Make sure that before you start shadow boxing, you know what you're working on. So if you've watched this video and you're planning to shadow box, make sure you're going to do it properly, and you're going to practice imagining the opponent shooting to the body, you're blocking those shots, and once you block, you're going to start countering. Block, counter, everything coming from twisting the hips, blocking. If you don't have a partner, don't worry about it, you're just here, twisting to the side, I give you a different angle, there, connect, connect, connect. You're just going to practice that. It's a really good core workout, really good workout for the legs as well. And you're also practicing slipping punches. So you're blocking, blocking, slip, slip, blocking, blocking. Once you start getting more confident after about 2 rounds of that for a warm-up, let's say 2 minutes, and you had a 30-second to 45-second rest, you might want to up it and start throwing counter punches now. So you're going to block and you're going to shoot the counter. Remember, everything comes from the leg. I'm going to go down. This is why it's important to bend the knees. I'm going to go down, bend those knees, and I'm going to drive up. Down, bend those knees, and drive up. Okay, so I'm here. Just practice this. Short counters. Very short. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you're just learning. Short counters. Over time, just practicing those short movements, I'm going to make your punches a lot snappier and a lot more precise because you're practicing these short, sharp movements. At the same time, you're going to build the reaction speed to counter effectively and quick enough. So as soon as you start reacting, so when you're sparring and as soon as your opponent hits you and you feel something, you're going to shoot the counter. Okay, it'll be automatic reaction, but first you need to practice a lot. If you guys like this video, please support the channel. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, and remember to share this video so other people can also learn the wonderful techniques of boxing. And guys, thank you so much for those of you who already subscribed. Let me know what type of techniques, combinations, or tutorials you guys want coming to this channel. Leave a comment down in the comment section below. I'll go through it and potentially do another Q&A later where I answer your questions. Thank you for tuning in, and remember to always box. Peace.